It's Prop Shop, DJ Chill, Will in full effect. That's how it goes down Saturday nights from 9 to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on WCBN FM Ann Arbor. Got a special guest on the phone. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going down with you, man?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to stay warm, man. It's cold as a mug out here.
Man, I'm already knowing it. I'm in Seattle. It's cold right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling my breath. Yeah.
No doubt. So why don't you go ahead, man, and introduce yourself for those who might not know the voice and all that.
Y'all, man, my name is Mr. Jones. I'm from Seattle. I was born in L.A., but raised in Seattle, so I'm a 206 evergreen kid all the way through. I mean, you know what I mean? And, the name of my record label was Smash Mouth Music, and the joint that's out right now is called Paper. And pretty much, man, Paper is it's my story. I mean, you know what I mean? I've been everything from homeless to hustling on the street, going to school, now owning my own label and doing my thing with this music.
Uh-huh.
And, basically all I'm saying is that you can do anything that you put your mind to. It don't matter how old you are, what type of position you're in, you can get up out of it. All you got to do is just stay focused, and that's pretty much the whole basis of the song, you know what I mean?
Right. You know, growing up in L.A. and growing up in Seattle, doing your thing there, who are some of your influences, being that you came from, even though it's on the West Coast, kind of two different spots as far as styles of music?
Yeah. Like some of my favorites is Ice Cube, most definitely. Dre, Sibo,
Okay.
Man, E40, it's a lot of them, man, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you got a vast variety.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was noticing that now Smash Mouth Music, man. What was the whole thing behind that? You coming up and saying that's gonna be the name of my, my company and all that type of stuff.
Well, man, the first thing, it came about because of how I spit. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, man, it's go hard or go home. It's like Smash Mouth. It's like Smash Mouth football. We taking the ball and we running with it. I mean, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much where the idea for Smash Mouth music came from.
Okay.
As far as the name,
All right. I see that you've been homeless. You got your own record label. You got your own thing. You've hustled and all that stuff. Now you in college and stuff. What's up? What made you decide to do that?
Man, just life. I mean, you know what I mean? Just like growing older. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And realizing that for me, hustling on the street can't. I mean, no one can sell dope at the age of 80. I mean, they can, but I mean, who's trying to do that? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, it took some things to happen to get my head in that mode to where I was like, man, I got to do something else, to where I had to take that route. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I figured when I was done with high school, I thought it was over. I mean, you know what I mean? So, but life led to these particular situations.
Okay.
And so, man, I just had to go there. And it's about, for me, it was about, not being scared. I mean, you know what I'm saying? About, following my dreams. Because, when people around you, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When they're doing the same thing that you were doing, hustling on the street, I mean, they're going to have their own opinions.
Right.
And it makes it harder for young black folks to get up and get out and do things because everybody's so worried about what everybody else is going to say about them because they're not doing what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was just about taking control of my life and not being afraid to do what I needed to do to get myself up out of a situation. You know what I mean?
Right, no doubt. Now your joint Paper. Now, who produced that for you?
Man, this is a mixtape joint.
Okay.
So, and it's something that I searched out on the internet, and I just got together with my dude Beezy 2000. He's a hot producer up here in Seattle. I mean, you know, and he put together everything as far as recording the track and editing and all that.
Okay. All right. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce your joint, and then we're going to go ahead and go to it and let the people check it out and see what, you know, let me see how you rolling out there in Seattle.
For sure. All right, man. This is Mr. Jones, y'all. This is my joint Paper. You know, and if you've ever struggled, if you know anybody who is trying to make a difference in their own life and others as well, then this joint is for you. You know what I'm saying? Here it goes. Paper.
All right. No doubt. Let's get it. Prop Shop.
All he ever wanted was paper. 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 Now is he just another hoodlum selling dope? No, and he's more than what he thought he was. Never imagined he would see himself in college, giving his all to gain the knowledge. In order to change the game, he had to change his mind frame. He'll rep the hood till he's dead and gone, but he will not let it swallow him. I live for him, cause he will not accept defeat. Throw him up in the air and like a cattle land on his feet. He was blessed just like the rest, with the gift to recognize. But some of his homies are still grinding, curb serving the V-Day babies. The world is a beautiful place, but these streets really kill. Physically and mentally, so many times he could have been a victim. It had to be God his paper. On his mission to get that paper, he was destined to make it. In some way, shape, form, or fashion, he said it'll never be over until I say so. And if you haters don't like it, then you haters get it to go. This is dedicated to the haters. All he ever wanted was the paper. He said all they ever wanted was the paper. The paper. As he walked across the stage, giving a finger to the haters. He's been up this whole time, going hard like Vegas. Cause all he ever wanted was the paper. The paper. He said all they ever wanted was the paper. The paper. As he walked across the stage, giving a finger to the haters. He's been up this whole time, going hard like Vegas. Cause all he ever wanted was the paper. The paper. He said if you want progress, just holla action. Cause he's been in it to win it like Randy Jackson. From the streets to the schoolhouse, trying to get to where he wanna be. He said I put this on my mama, ain't no stopping me. Hit his grind on the rise and even in some speed bumps, but he kept it bouncing like hydraulic pumps. In and out of the game, he went from hustling to homeless. Nevertheless, ain't no love in how he's living, so we had to switch the game up in order to get the game right. He ain't with that slammer and he don't wanna hear that hammer. It's not to do shiver and shake, he just wanna do better. Play the game, graduate and get that paper. He goes as hard as the game go, cause that's how the game go. And if you don't like it, then you haters get it to go. He said I know, I run this shit for show, and I ain't tripping over you haters. All I ever wanted was the paper. He said all I ever wanted was the paper. The paper. As he walked up the stage, giving a finger to them haters. He's been up this whole time, going hard like Vegas. Cause all he ever wanted was the paper. The paper. He said all I ever wanted was the paper. The paper. As he walked across the stage, giving a finger to them haters. He's been up this whole time, going hard like Vegas. Cause all he ever wanted was the paper. The paper. All he ever wanted was 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 paper.
World famous Prop Shop. That's my man, Mr. Jones. Paper.
Yeah. Hey, man. Chill, Will, man. First, I just want to make sure that I give you a proper shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I really do appreciate everything that you do, man. And I want to give a shout out to Nasty Ness. and all of the Rap Attack DJs that's playing my joint, and everybody out there that's listening, that's digging it.
Okay, no doubt, man. Greatly appreciate you, man. Definitely being on the show. And what other information you got that people can, check out what you're doing, or maybe come to a show or something? Because we have a lot of people that listen online that might want to check you out. So whatever you want to give up as far as social media type stuff, go ahead and do it.
All right, man. Everybody can get in touch with me at www.mrjones.com. And all of my links are there. You can get at me on Twitter. You can get at me on my personal Facebook page. You can get at me on my Facebook band page as well.
All right. Now, also, too, you spelled Mr. Jones a little different, so why don't you make sure you let them know how you spelling that?
Right. All right, man. I spell my name Mr. Jonze.
Yep, Jonze.
Yeah, so that's MrJonze.com.
All right.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt, man. Well, I want to thank you again, man, for being on the show. And like I say, anytime we can do anything for you, just let us know. And, man, we greatly appreciate you being on here again. And, much success to you and your crew and all that y'all doing. And next time I'm out there in, Seattle, whatever, I'll definitely look you up, see what's going on with you.
For sure. Yeah. Man, appreciate you, man.
All right, no doubt, man. You be easy out there, all right?
Yep.
All right.
You too, man.
Yep.
100.
It's the world famous Prop Shop.